back to the Doorcast, everybody. We got a really good group of door guys this week. As always, every Wednesday there is a free show in the belly room called Up Next, where all the door guys go up and perform, and it's very good. Go on our website and use the promo code NewFavoriteComic to get free tickets to that show. I'm Luke Schwartz, and today I have with me my man Hormoz Rashidi.
Yay!
Cool, yes. It's also an audio medium.
Hello.
Great.
What's up, guys?
First time on this pod.
Yeah.
And Saul Trujillo.
Hey, how's it going?
And Jessica Wellington, who was on the last episode.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm so happy to be back. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Hormoz. We usually start with how long you've been working here, and it's a fun
Couple weeks.
A couple weeks.
A week and a half.
Yeah.
I've been here for about a week and a half.
And then before that,
when was Ari Shafir's
special
original room special? That was like the first
shit.
week I started working.
paid regular. Yes.
So I think it was.
I don't know.
I would say
16?
16 or 17.
Yeah.
But you were hanging out before
for
I got hired.
Yeah, years before that.
And I was
Tommy just didn't want to hire me.
right.
Who ended up giving in and hiring you?
Adam.
How'd you trick him?
Yeah.
Well, I had to set these cameras up to catch Tommy stealing, and then
And that you got him fired. So
yeah.
So there was a vacancy.
Yeah.
And you could go. That's good. And so you've been working here probably the shortest amount of time.
Yeah, maybe like 5 months, if that. Yeah, 5 months. So, yeah,
Hell
fun. I'm hanging out for like, before the pandemic, a year.
Yeah, you weren't LA based before then,
Nah,
right? You
I'm
were
out
all
of,
over.
I'm out of Stockton, California.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but but I knew you was like a NorCal, but like I knew you was like kind of a road dog.
Yeah, so if it's California, Nevada, Oregon, that's usually where I'm hanging.
Yeah.
It's usually where I'm doing the road. Yeah.
Yeah, big venue, big theaters.
Awesome venues, you
Yeah.
know, something that'll pay me about $80.
Yeah,
$80
cool.
to do 30 minutes, maybe a couple bar tokens, you know, that's about it.
Yeah, I love those drink tickets.
They're
And we do it
great.
for the tenders, don't we? Those chicken tenders. It's always good.
Yeah.
And Jess, we went through your story last time. Just remind me how long you've been.
3 years.
That's before the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I'm
The
on
thing.
Yes, the big Mr. Thing.
the thing.
That thing.
The Big Bang.
the big
real,
bang.
That's real.
But now that you guys have only been here for like less than a month, you know, I'm the big dog here,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So let you guys know how things run.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's very nice. There's a hierarchy here for sure. It's very frat. I mean, I've said this before. It's a frat energy. It's like a kind of
Yeah, it is.
brother. Did you get like punked or like new guy stuff ever?
Yes. When I first got here, Fury was like, "You're the new guy. You're fucking cleaning it up." And somebody had threw up in the urinal in the men's room, and I had to go and scoop that shit out.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I've done that. Yeah. So hey, welcome, brother. Yeah. You clean up puke
in
yet?
the ladies' room.
Yeah.
So the opposite. Nobody wanted
The
to
same,
do it,
really, yeah.
and then they're like, it was just some drunk. It wasn't that bad. It was mostly spit, but it was a lot of spit.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was weird.
I've cleaned up my own puke.
That's nice.
That's lovely of you.
Yeah.
Where did you have to clean it up from? You didn't make it to a toilet?
No, I went the sink.
Ugh.
I was fucking.
There's
you
no-
know, when you
Trash
first start
can.
drinking at the store, you haven't really started drinking until you start drinking at the store.
Yeah.
And then I was just
R.I.P.
fucking
my
wasted.
jawline.
Way to get a slotted drain. The worst fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they have it.
Yeah.
Though, is to like stop.
Yeah,
I had
so
to
it doesn't-
clean a certain current bartender's puke out of the sink one time.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
really.
cup it out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
that's back when we had the tenders. I had to use one of those
Yeah.
those
When the comedy
paper
store had her food.
fucking plates or whatever. It was horrible.
Oh yeah, like the little trays.
Yeah.
Yeah. People would come and ask like, "Hey, how's the food here?" And I would say, we're known for our comedy. And I was like, kind of always the
I would
stock
say
line.
the food's amazing. Try the cookies. The chicken tenders are to die for.
Yeah, if you're fucked up,
Because I'm a liar.
if you're fucked up,
The cookies, I mean, you can't go wrong. They were already.
Cookies were amazing.
Yeah,
The
they were
cookies were
great.
fine and
Cookies were-
good.
yeah,
They're also
super
cookies,
chewy,
guys.
fresh cookies. Yeah.
Yeah, they came in big
But
frozen
the chicken
boxes.
tenders
Yeah.
aren't amazing.
you didn't like the tenders? I
The
thought
tenders
they were pretty
went
great.
through.
They're not
yeah,
amazing.
They were
They're
fake.
not.
They're just chicken tenders. No, honestly, what I would say is it's bar food.
Right.
I'm like it's basic bar food. It's okay.
Got a big
I'm like,
damn
if you got
pretzel.
time, go eat somewhere else.
If you've had more than your 2-drink minimum, if
yeah.
you've had 5 drinks, you're like, these tenders are the best tenders ever.
Yeah.
When I first started here, whatever that cheese sauce we were using, it was horrible. It's the worst thing I'd ever tasted.
I'm upset with where I don't disrespect cheese sauce.
I
like
love
that.
No,
cheese.
this wasn't as good of a cheese sauce
Was it?
as
Yeah.
that could be.
They
Yeah.
finally switched it, and then they got rid of it. I was like, you finally got good cheese.
This is restaurant talk at the store.
We don't have a kitchen staff anymore. That was,
I still run food sometimes though.
it's Well, Richie will ask you to run food. He's like, you look
Like,
too
all right.
complacent. Go run some food. You're doing your job. Do something else. There were several. You remember the personal little pizzas they had? That was like a year. That was really.
I do not remember pizzas.
And they used to pay. Yeah, they used to make us pay for stuff, and we'd have a discounted thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I've never paid for anything either.
Yeah.
Different time.
Wow, people assume that people just eat cocaine at the store, but they're just like out
Well, that
here eating
happens, too.
tenders.
They do.
Yeah, no, I get that, but they're
Yeah.
just like, there's tenders there too. Wow.
Yeah, I think if you do the first thing, you're not really jonesing for the second thing.
You don't know.
I don't know. Yes,
Look how many fat people have been, cocaine addicts.
not for long.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is
Um,
true.
And part of being a new guy, it used to be, but they discontinued the liquor that used to be the new guy shot, which was
151.
Bacardi 151,
Yeah.
which is 151 proof.
Oh my
I did it.
God.
Yeah.
You did it?
I did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
'cause
Fury made sure.
there's
I did
yeah,
it.
yeah, that is very
He's a
that's
maniac.
good. But that has been discontinued. But I think there's like a quarter of a bottle floating around the store. That's like
Never again.
yeah. Hey, they would ply me with it, and I had they would give you not like a little shot
Like a
that,
Dixie cup that has a lot in it.
for sure. Yeah, like a tumbler
Yeah.
of
was a lot.
mostly one fit, and you just shoot it and not not try to think about it. But I think I did like 4 of those in one night, and
Yeah.
You're a maniac.
it passed out in the original room cover box office when I was first started working here, and I was lying down in the box office, and the phone rang, and it had that little beep at the end that means it's from inside the building, so it's like you know that. And I picked it up and I was like, hello, and Adam was on the line. He's like, are you lying down in there? I was like, yeah, just tired. Really tired. And he's like, you're a weird guy. I was like, I know, so weird.
If Adam calls you weird.
You had to know.
No, you got to go weird
like,
that
"You
night,
are
not a
fucked
drunk.
up."
Weird is better than drunk.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, you're a weird guy. I was like,
Get
totally.
pulled over by
Yeah.
the cops. So weird tonight, officer. The weirdest.
Yeah, there's been several nights in the beginning where I had a couple new guy shots and then slept in the car up the hill where you have to park, and then the next morning drove home at
You still, years later, you still do a couple new guy shots every now and then.
well, you got to keep the muscles. You got to
Stay young.
Yeah.
That's
You
how he
can't, you
stays
can't
young.
keep calling them new guy shots at that point. That's,
No, yeah,
that's-
no, they're new guy shots. I just like to show everyone who's boss.
I could only do one. I've only done it once. I feel like I can never do it again.
yeah.
Yeah,
Luke walked me through it. Luke held my hand.
that's right.
I was shivering. I was afraid.
You were shivering.
I
It's
don't
a real
drink
experience.
alcohol.
I used to go to the
especially
liquor
now
store.
I do a little. I've been working here for a minute, but I don't drink liquor. I don't drink
Really?
beer. I don't like the taste
He's
of it.
Muslim.
I smoke
No, he's not.
and praise Allah. That's all I do. I just pray to God.
He went with it though.
And I
He's
smoke.
like,
But you know,
I thought you were bisexual.
I'm a bisexual.
Yeah.
Canceled. but you know, Moses is. I was training on lot for one thing, so I'm driving people's
perfect.
cars.
Yeah.
And then Moses comes up and he goes, "Come with me," and he walks me to the front, and then Toby pours a lot of liquor, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even drink.
You have to do this.
But they're like, you have to do it. This is
Yeah.
part of it. I'm like, all right, like I'm not gonna, just, not be a part of it.
yeah.
yeah.
And then
the
Luke,
frat energy.
and then I think I looked to Luke and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna swallow this. And then he's like, just don't breathe it. He's like, if you inhale the smell, you'll gag. And he's like, just hold your breath and then just shoot it down. And then I somehow did it, and it went in. I swallowed it. I didn't.
And
I
it
didn't throw
stayed
up.
down,
It
yeah.
stayed down.
Yeah.
And then I was just like holding on to the back chair all night, and then Eric came up to me and was like, "Oh, have you trained on the lot now? Do you feel ready to do lot now?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What did you learn?" He's like, what did Doc teach you? And I'm like, 6 in the back, 5 over here. Put people this way. That way people could drive straight out. And then he's like, "All right." And he walked away. I'm like,
I mean, that'll fool. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's
that sounds-
impressive.
it is
That
what he
sounds right
taught me.
enough,
I told
yeah.
While
him
your
what I
chest
learned.
is on fire? That's impressive.
No, I was just spinning. It was.
Do you work a lot now anymore?
No. I mean, I haven't in a long time. I worked it maybe like 10 times when I first started working, and then
Then never again.
yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's
I
stressful.
hate it. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm never. I trained one night and I was like,
It's not. Yeah. And God bless the lot guys because that's like the most important job.
it is.
Yeah.
But it's one of the harder. It's very stressful if you start to think about it. But I think we got with.
That's something that happened this week.
What happened? Yeah.
Austin had a little meltdown in the lot.
Okay. Well, put him on blast.
No. Keep it going. What type of meltdown?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, like he got fucked because Martin was here. All these special, but they had 2 very expensive cars in there, and I was like, dude, you better leave that open because Martin's gonna want to leave, and he just got pissed, and he was like, I can't work the lot anymore. I can't do it right now. And I was like, dude, just calm down.
Yeah.
You did get fucked. You know, take a deep breath. Do you need a hug? And then he had Alex step in for him, and Alex handled it like a champ.
Alex is good under pressure in there.
Yeah.
And Austin can be, but I think he has a shorter fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got that Irish fuse.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know.
I call it mustache manic. Is what he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most redheads that I've met are either been mean or they have a short fuse like that.
That
Is
seems
he a
like
redhead?
the same thing.
Is Austin a redhead?
I didn't know he was a redhead.
I don't think.
I don't think he's a redhead.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he's a strawberry brunette, but he's not like a redhead.
Yeah.
He's a ginger for sure.
No.
No, he's like a strawberry cranberry brunette, I'd say.
Yeah.
Strawberry cranberry.
I'd say that's some
Straw
cranberry.
cran.
Straw cran. Yeah, cran apple, strawberry.
Yeah. He's yeah. I mean, I don't really see the red. He's pretty brown.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a picture and we'll discuss later. People at home, tell us. Look at
Yeah.
Austin.
He was on this podcast.
Is he a redhead?
No.
That's gonna be my
But
next
he
TikTok.
had a freak out. Martin was here, but he calmed down, so that's good.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did. He was just like, look, I'm gonna go work the patio. You know you're stressed if you're like, I'll volunteer to work the patio.
Yeah.
I like the patio.
I like the patio
Patio's
too.
fun.
Patio's
I'm gonna like it a lot.
Patio's a party.
Shift. Yeah.
I'm gonna like it a lot more once it warms up.
Oh, you see, that's not fair because the
Our
environment
layers.
sucks
Yeah.
because you're cold.
Yeah.
All right, see, I'm
Just
fine.
layer.
Yeah, just
I mean, I
layer
have,
up.
but this I'm cold all the time now. It's a new thing for me, and it fucking sucks.
Patio's fun because you're right by the bar. You can just get as many sodas as you want throughout the night.
Yeah. Diet Coke.
Stay carbonated.
Yeah. Stay carbonated. Not hydrated. Just bubbly and
Just bubbly and
effervescent.
keeps your energy and vibes up,
Mhm.
up there. Yeah.
You get to witness Los Angeles. You get to witness Sunset Boulevard for a little
Mhm.
piece. It's fun.
That's the bad part too, though. Is like sometimes people come up and they start talking to you, and then after one night of them drinking all night next to you, they feel like they're homies with you the next
Yeah.
time
Oh.
they see you,
Yeah.
and they come up and go, "Hey, remember me?" Blah, blah, blah.
And I'm like,
It's
no.
yeah,
A lot of the time I go, sorry, I work so many shifts, I don't know. And a lot of the time that is true because I don't have brain space for everybody. And like
Yeah.
everybody, if you're there, like great, that's good, be nice, and that's good. But like,
And a normal
Yeah.
person will recognize that. Like, there's so many comics, you're not gonna recognize everybody. You know what I mean? But then,
Yeah.
like, there's some psychos who are like, "I'm a comic. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, man. What
we
the fuck
had,
you want me to
we
say?"
had to kick out that woman last night like 3 times who just
Which
kept
one?
talking to people in the poncho, who was just talking and like,
She tried not to pay her bill too last night.
Yeah.
She said she was unemployed.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, yeah. And Logan came up. Logan, she's like, this woman is bothering Mark Maron. Can you like get her away?
We have to get her out of here because this is not a new thing. She keeps
Yeah,
doing this.
I
She
didn't.
said it's not her fault, and I believe all women. So I'm gonna say,
Well, I'm a
Hormoz
woman.
said.
It's her fault.
I believe you too. Then now I'm
circle.
torn.
This is good. I just
torn
don't get
between-
involved.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
When there's two perspectives,
Yeah.
who do you believe?
Both of I think all women are liars. Me and Luke are on the side. All women are liars.
Well, I
Isn't that
don't.
what you just said?
I don't think that is
Okay,
what
I
I
misheard
said at
him.
all.
I
Yeah,
misheard
I
him. I
think you
misheard
misheard me.
I'm a little high.
Yeah, that's good. On what?
Weed?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in-
I don't know.
He's
I'm
definitely
not
not.
gonna do mushrooms and stuff like this early in a regular day.
There was a particular door guy. I mean, that would come fucked up all the time on different stuff. But like, there's been times people have come on mushrooms and acid and worked a shift too.
Yeah, which shift are we talking here? It depends on the shift.
Not a lot, but any other shift has been worked while on various substances.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not always very smooth.
No, I've worked on other substances and it's always been fine, but it hasn't been a lot of the substance.
Right.
And it was way younger.
Hmm.
And
Well,
yeah, different.
the door guy I'm talking about, you would trip and then like really come into his own and tell people everything at the back door, and like he would have a real night.
Ooh,
Who are we talking about?
Yeah, I want to know who now.
I think we're in the statute of limitations. I don't want to say,
Oh.
everyone's name who chokes out Renee.
Oh!
I got it.
I don't think I'm really talking in code either.
No, you're not. There's been a few, though. That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to beat up Nene.
You call him
Well,
Nene?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we think?
Nene,
I
but
think
Nene,
he doesn't.
yeah.
I think he doesn't mind his name being mentioned.
Well, that's not for me to decide. That's for the cops to decide.
It's Stephen Fury.
Whoa, guys.
I thought we were talking about somebody who may have passed away because I was like, there's a lot of door guys actually who will show up and do a bunch of
villain.
drugs. Yeah.
That would hurt. That
yeah.
hit me hard, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, we lost him before that. I mean, I was sad to see him go, but he said he had to leave L.A. because Hollywood was run by pedophiles.
And
So he left.
and there's
Los
negatives
Angeles.
about Hollywood too. He didn't
Yeah,
like.
and he was like, and there's downsides. Sure, yeah.
I was gonna
No,
say.
he was
He did
like,
have some wild stories, though.
yeah. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo in his honor that says Hillary Clinton is a pedophile. Just
Great.
So he could live on.
Yeah, that's very
Epstein.
specific to him.
Oh, yeah.
That's way to honor it. What would I look like with two Hillary as a pedophile's tattoos? Saul, you got in through Fury, right? You
Yeah.
guys were NorCal buds.
Yeah, definitely. He put in the recommendation, and as soon as something opened up, like people moved. And
I mean, everyone down here knew you and knew you wanted the job and knew you were funny, and so that's good. We're glad you got it.
yeah, and like it's been so much fun. This
Yeah.
is like the greatest job.
It's so fun.
Hell yeah.
I like it a
I
lot.
see you working at it, and you like the building too, which is very nice to see.
Yeah. I like it a lot, man. It's a big difference between like hanging, like when you're just a regular person, you like sometimes think like, oh, why'd that door guy say that? And now as a door guy from the other side, you're like, oh yeah, fuck all these comics.
Yeah.
Fuck all these comics forever.
He's like, I thought you were my friend. Why are you trying to get me in trouble?
Well, it's like people take it personal.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing what they told me to do.
It's somewhat personal.
It's
You're
kind
fucking
of-
up.
It's also kind of like when Mexicans come over and then they become Americans and they go, let's get the border shut down.
Oh,
You know?
I've come over, dude. I'm here now.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm American now.
You're
Fucking stop these fucking
Conservative Mexicans.
yeah.
Right.
Door guys
I
are
do
just
got the
conservative
mullet. dude.
Mexicans.
Somewhat, yeah. Very interesting. A very Hormoz analogy, I would say.
I'm glad that Fury put in a good word for you because I kept trying to get him to put a word in for me. He was like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. They don't hire women. And I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll see.
Well,
Yeah.
at some point they didn't, right?
No.
For a while they
For-
didn't.
For the most part.
And then
they
you were
didn't.
the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. so
No,
he
but
was right.
He could have put a word in for me, not because
But like maybe somebody higher up above him was probably like, all right, I could understand, but he's probably like, I don't know, they don't hire
Yeah.
ladies. Now I call you guys lady door guys. I don't even call you guys door
Lady
ladies.
door guys?
Lady door guys. It is funnier to say.
Door person.
No, lady door guys is funny.
I still just say I'm a door guy.
Yeah, I think door guys is the term.
I
Just
think
like
so, too.
the waitresses, even the male ones are waitresses.
Oh, they're waitresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Forever.
comedy
What
store.
they're doing is serving,
Yeah.
but they are waitresses.
But they're waitresses, yeah.
Yeah.
Get over here, toots. We call them toots.
There's a former door guy, now paid regular, older dude who was like, he walked in, he goes, huh? New waitress. And I was like, God, you never stop being a door guy. Like every door guy was like, oh, new waitress. Like, okay,
I
everyone,
have a
calm
cute
down.
story about our new waitress.
Oh, good, yes.
Her her name is Maya, and last night it was so adorable. She was like, "Who?" She came and sat with me and watched Dawn for a little while,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
was like, "Who's that Bill guy that was here? Who was the Bill dude?" I was like, "Burr." Bill Burr?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that was Bill Burr? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I had a whole conversation with him. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Those
oh,
are the
that's-
conversations they like to have,
Right.
famous people. when
It
you
was
do-
so adorable.
Yeah. I thought you were going to tell, like, about, I love watching people for the first time see Dawn Barris.
That's what I thought she
I
was
go,
going
what
to.
the fuck is going on at all? Especially if it's someone randomly bought tickets for the Ding Dong show. That's always to see people
You
realize,
see how long
like,
they stay.
Yeah. As soon as they can pay their bill, usually.
And last night Hans ran in and he got kicked out.
Oh yeah, Hans. He goes by Hans Gerber, which I believe is the bad guy from the
Die Hard?
Yeah.
Really?
I think that's his. Yeah, it's not. It's obviously not his real name, but he claims he's Don's head of security,
Yeah.
and sometimes he brings like food.
Yeah, he brought Arby's once. It was weird.
He brought
Yeah,
us
he tries to get in.
Dry Arby's. It was weird.
Dry Arby's?
Oh, is he kind of really skinny?
He's a skinny
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
older.
Oh, he
dude.
brought all the pizzas the other day.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
tries to
Yeah.
he tries to ingratiate himself like that, but then he sometimes
He's in.
But he acts cuckoo bananas and runs in. He ran in.
Right.
With,
Hey, just
without
bring
a
another
shirt.
pie next week, Doug.
I heard he
You're
ran in shirtless.
Oh,
Yeah.
not last night. He had a shirt on, and the last time probably. He's done it twice this week.
This is just
I think
because
he's,
Boone's
like, on a
gone. Fucking
manic.
people are running shirtless now.
Yeah.
There's not enough shirts to go around without Boone Chakalaka.
Yeah.
What happened
Rest
to
in peace.
Boone?
Rest in peace.
He died?
I don't know.
that.
I don't know. I hope he's not
I was
dead.
like,
Such a bad person.
Yeah. I hope he's not dead, but it's
Person
easier.
who
It's
danced
easier
in the
just
front?
to assume he's dead, and then if he shows up, we'll be really happy.
Aw.
Yeah, I'd be happy either way, but
If he's dead or alive.
no, if he showed up. Okay.
Damn. Luke doesn't give a fuck.
Does it?
He's like,
That's
I'll be
Luke.
happy either way, dead or alive.
Doesn't affect me at all.
Doesn't affect me at all.
Keeps me going.
Some of us have a
As long as
heart.
you keep the back hallway clear, it's fine. Yeah. So what's your favorite shifts working? Because you're new. What do you like to work?
I mean, patio and main room. Main room just because I like watching everybody, and then patio just because it's just the drama that is Sunset,
yeah.
and then the open mic comics and just like I like overhearing people's stories, drunk idiots. It's the best.
It's a great place to sit in judgment.
Yeah, sitting in judgment.
for
Yes,
sure.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Where you
I
go.
call it people watching. It's not judging.
Okay,
And
but
if
I'm
the person's
judging in my
playing good
head.
music, it's fun.
Yeah. Right. Positive judgment's still judgment, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
You're assessing threats.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Are you
get that.
indifferent? Because people watching you could be indifferent, but like I'm fucking. What
No,
are you
I
doing?
definitely judge,
There you
but I
go.
like to call it
Thank-
people watching.
Thank you for being
Because
almost
but I
honest.
still don't think any different. Like if I actually met them, I would give them a chance. Like I wouldn't. I don't think I'd prejudge. Maybe I
You
would.
don't
I know.
prejudge?
Yeah,
You don't have
probably. I do.
prejudice?
We do. I mean, it's common. I think
Prejudice?
you have to prejudge.
I'm barely coming out of that new like getting over. We call them small town zeros. Ryan came up with the STZs. Comics who come here from a different scene. They just got here, and they're
great.
like, "Can I hang out in the back?" And I'll go, "Yeah, buddy, you sure can." And then I say, "Yeah." And they're like, "I feel bad." And then like I get yelled at by Ryan. He's like, "Don't fucking let these STZs back here.
Yeah.
I don't care where they're from." Because apparently the guy I let back there, he was just like, "Well, I was here just making up lies about being there the night before," and I was like, "Oh man, that's why I can't let people in."
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. If they ask if they can go in the back, they can't.
Yeah, you're right.
like you should
Yeah.
be walked there by someone who knows it,
Yeah.
or like be
If it's empty in the back,
It was
I'll
empty.
I'll let them be in the back, but I'll tell them that I might need to move you if I need the seats.
Oh, we're talking about the.
We're talking about the.
Are you
sacred
talking about the
ground.
back of the show?
Oh, sacred
Back of the
ground.
showroom in the
Oh.
main room.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sacred.
yeah.
I'm
I
talking
thought-
about the back of the main
not
room.
Sacred
I
Ground.
thought you meant sacred
Original
ground.
room.
Yeah.
Oh
Sacred
God,
Ground.
no. I don't even hang out back there. I rarely hang out back there.
Well,
Yeah.
we used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the back of the showroom is what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah,
And
no, we
I'll-
are talking the back of the showroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely
well,
are.
Okay.
Well, see, it was just a night where it was technically sold out, and it's like the vibe is, it depends. Maybe you can go back there, maybe you can't go back there, depending on who's here, the environment. That night, it was
Yeah.
definitely you can't go back there,
Yeah.
even though we weren't sold out. And I just felt like, all right, maybe I didn't know. And then Ryan just came back and talked to me. I guess the dude was in the way,
Yeah. You just got to give them either like a very firm, like a very firm but nice no of like, nah, man, I can't tonight. I can't right now. Maybe in an hour.
Yeah.
And like if you and like most like 99%
Normal
of people, 90,
Yeah.
and even not normal people will
Try the
get
OR.
that. Yeah.
Usually.
If the OR is usually empty, you can sit on the couch. back
What
there.
is the appeal of Sacred Ground to open micers? I don't get it. It was never an appeal for me, so I don't understand it.
It's the cool part. It's
I
in the
get-
back,
yeah, I
you
understand
know?
that.
You
I
wanna be
understand
invited to like
But you earn
the
that.
secret clubhouse thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I mean,
earn
I've
that. You
sat
don't
back
fucking just
there
sit
when,
back there.
while Bill Burr's had a cigar and we talked. Like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it
You know?
is cool, but it's like you why not earn as it's just slither your way back there, which
Yeah,
is
some
fucking
people just
gross.
don't know their place too. Like I've gone to the
So you're
back.
saying you have a problem with how Hollywood is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and how
yeah,
people
yeah,
act
yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
move to Hollywood.
God
Like
damn
I feel
it.
like
Yeah.
we've all probably gone to the back to smoke, and then we saw like older big comics all kicking it and been like, I'm gonna give them their space.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
Oh,
sure.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
We have
It's like
respect.
you just know your place sometimes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like some people don't know their place.
Mm-hmm.
Tarantino was back there with the most unrecognizable people, no past regulars. I was like, who the fuck is anybody back here? It's like Tarantino and like nobody I recognize.
Honestly, they should all be kicked out. They're not on the wall. All of them.
Okay, well, that's something that happened. So I took that picture, with Annie Letterman, Brad Williams, and Anwar, Amir. No. Who was it?
Fahim
Fahim.
Fahim.
I don't know why I was, whatever.
I don't know why. Either.
Racist. Cancel her. Cancel her.
I don't know if it's racist.
No,
so much as
no
I'm,
mule
I'm
too.
worried about your short-term memory.
Believe all my noise.
Yeah, I am getting over a concussion. So, but anyway, I got into
Also,
that
if she
picture.
was canceled, she'd be in Mule 2, no problem.
I got into that picture because all I heard Richie say was, "Let's get a picture with him in the comics." Well, I'm a comic. I'm a peer. I feel like to these people, even though I'm not past
Did
yet.
you join in right away, or did you like kind of edge?
No. I joined in right away.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, comics! I'm gonna get a picture." Right? I got in there. Right? And then they did an employee picture, and I was like, "Ugh, okay." But anyway, so when Annie posted the picture, she cropped me out, and I was like, "Oh, I got cropped out." Story of my life. So I went and cropped her out, and then put me in there with all of them, and it was funny.
That is
Nice.
funny.
Oh yeah.
The story of Jessica not taking a hint. Stories from this week. I mean, it's been a bunch of shifts. I worked a couple main room and OR this week. No backdoor for me. You had a patio this week, Hormoz?
I worked back door. I worked patio.
Yeah.
I worked main room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working belly room tonight.
Wow. You almost had all of it. You
Oh,
almost had all
and
of
I
it.
worked
in one-
OR. And I worked OR.
Yeah,
So I think I've hit everything.
that's the whole thing except lot. Yeah.
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 Other than lot. Yeah.
Wow.
Patio is so fun. Just carbonated all night.
Yes, and yeah, there's some bartenders where it's like if it's gonna be emo all night, like just fucking kill me.
Yeah. No. Vinny was killing me. He let me play whatever.
Vinny's great. Vinny's not only a pretty decent DJ, but like a good person, whatever. But like changes it and like will listen
Yeah.
to you and everything.
If
like
you
that.
suggest something, he just hands you the phone and goes.
You don't like
whatever.
Hawthorne
Yeah.
Heights? You don't like fucking
Uh,
corn?
I'm trying to think, but like all music is emotional.
Yeah, of course.
But emo is so emotional. They had to put emotional before it's emo music.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how and so it sucks. And but that bartender really blasts it and really alienate. He's like, "Why don't I get tips?" Well,
Because you're playing closing time the whole time.
Because you're pushing people away with audio.
I think Rose always had the best playlist. It was very upbeat. It was something everybody.
She did a lot of
could-
Motown stuff that
Yeah.
was fun. Yeah, she's good. I think Mervis plays great stuff
Yeah,
because
Mervis is great.
Mervis has big DJ sets from all his festival stuff. So he plays like a 3-hour DJ set,
Oh damn.
and it's like good, and the songs change into each other, and that's always a good time. And he's loud and fun up front, always
Yeah.
roaring.
Yeah.
"Ah! Hey!
Music festival Viking is what he is.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much. He literally dresses like a Viking and music.
Yeah.
Music. That's good.
Yeah.
You like patio and main room the best. Why? So
Oh, well, the patio, because obviously, and then the main room just 'cause I like watching.
so that's what I was gonna ask. You still like watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys still like watching comedy?
Not everyone.
I can't
all the
stand-
time.
Yeah, I can't
I
even
saw
stand
Jess
the good
Wellington for the
ones.
first time in a while yesterday.
Oh,
and that
that's-
was awesome.
Yeah, he's great to watch.
And I love watching in the OR the most. But I like watching in the main room
I like
too.
working the OR the most, just because you get to know the comics more.
I like watching comics that I don't like the first 2 or 3 times. So that way, I want to see what the talent coordinator sees.
Mm-hmm.
And then there will be a couple times I'm like, all right, I see it. Like by the 5th time,
Yeah.
they'll have that one set, and I'll go, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't judge based off of like 3-4 sets.
Right.
Like based off like by the 5th or 6th, I'm like, I understand why this person's
smart.
passed. You know?
I agree. And comics, you can subjectively think they are bad and like you not like them, and objectively go, they do their job.
yeah.
Like
they're
I
crushing.
get what is
Right.
happening. Yeah. So that's always an interesting dichotomy, you
Yeah.
know. I can't. I have such a hard time staying in the room. I like being busy, so I still like do what I can, like help a server, like go around, like like doing stuff. But I have a hard time staying in the room. It's tough for me.
It's tough for me, like when somebody, like I've caught people do like I go right insta from 0 to 100. I've slapped someone's phone out of their hand.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, I shouldn't do that again. That person's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, you could have got mad and it'd been warranted. You know what I mean?
Oh, I grab people's phones out of their hand.
Well, I've done it every time.
And I walk away with it. And I go, follow me. And then I make them. And I make them.
Hormoz has never done in his life.
I swear to God I have. Yeah. People are like videotaping.
See, this is the problem. I don't know when to believe you.
No, this is true. People are videotaping. I've told them. I'm the guy who's at the rope telling them you can't do this. And then when I catch them, I grab it. I go, follow me. And then I walk them out there, and I say, I told you specifically to your face not to do this. And now you're doing it? And then they go, oh, I'm so sorry. I go, so sorry. I go, okay, I'm supposed to kick you out, but I don't want to. Fucking Bill Burr's on stage right now, and you're missing him because you're an idiot. How about delete all these pictures, and I'll watch you do it, and then you can go back in, and you're not going to film anymore. And then that's usually what I do. If they're assholes, I go, security, come over here, kick this guy out. If they're like, give me my phone back, if they're being assholes, I go, you're getting kicked out.
Yeah. Well, that's very good. Yeah.
But I go from 0 to 100 really quick because I have.
I thought I was,
the
but
song,
I'll just base everything a little bit off you. What you did. I'm not gonna grab their phone, but I'll slap it out of their hand.
I wouldn't slap it because you can break it that way though.
I did hear
I feel
Alex.
like slapping it's good, but you can. Break
I think
it.
it's if they hold on to it and it flips out of their hand. I mean, it's still
Either way,
I have
yeah.
very
either
strong
way.
Iranian hands. If you
It's
guys wanna
tough
get it on
to
the camera.
take someone's property.
See.
Oh wow, you've got it.
All right. Now that I've displayed
I heard
it.
Alex this week giving a disclaimer to that guy that I talked about on the last podcast, that Sam dude that I hate.
Yeah. Yes.
Who?
He used to run the social media here, and he doesn't anymore. And she had never met him, and listen to the last episode. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. But he was like, look, Jessica goes hard. So just don't mind her or whatever. And then I heard it. I was like, don't fucking talk for me.
Yeah.
I don't go hard. I just do what I'm supposed to.
And honestly, you should go hard.
I do.
Fuck
I
not.
go a little
Fuck
hard
not
sometimes.
going hard.
Can we play the podcast for a second? Should we listen to last week's podcast?
Yeah. Let's take an hour break real quick. Yeah.
No. What if we listen to the pod? It's a podcast.
Like a
of us
director's
listening.
commentary?
yeah. Of last week's
Yeah.
podcast.
I think that's a great idea, Hormoz.
Did you guys work the Bob Hope Memorial at all? Anybody?
I don't know if you did. I think you worked the
did.
Bob Saget Memorial.
I don't feel bad now.
I was like, Bob Hope. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I worked that when I was old. I don't know. I'm a vampire,
Yeah.
guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but I worked that as well. Yeah, the Bob Saget Memorial. None of you have you guys worked?
No,
that?
I didn't.
I was gonna come, but then I
came,
didn't
but I
want to have
don't-
to see the Olsen twins again.
I don't remember going.
I still haven't seen her.
They're
I
that
did
skinny?
see. I did see Jim Carrey. That was cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
That was
yeah.
cool. And then I saw the first at that incline where the Andaz is. That's the first time I saw paparazzi in my life.
Yeah.
That was really cool to see. That was like the one time I was like, oh, this ORB shift's not that bad.
Yeah.
At least back here.
Yeah, yeah. I think I worked ORB for Mitzi's memorial, and that was like really like, whoa. It was a real who's who.
Right. And everybody's, I knew Mitzi back when we
Yeah.
had lunch together that one time.
Yeah.
The worst was some people talking about not getting spots at Mitzi's Memorial. They're like,
No.
and I don't get any spots. It's like they're just up there
What?
complaining about not getting spots at like when they're talking. Supposed to be
Well,
talking.
Holtzman does the
Jesus
thing every
Christ.
time where he's like, I'm playing here at this.
Yeah,
he
that's
does
so
the same.
funny.
Yeah, he's good.
My paranoia, though, is that could be me in 10 years.
What do you mean?
I'll just be here at, like, Jen's memorial.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ!
Give her more than 10
than
years.
10.
Jeez.
More than 10, but, you know, I mean, like, oh, that would be horrible. I mean, complaining to you, like, you get up all the time, so what happened?
So don't do that. If you're
Just
aware of
don't.
it, like, yeah, just don't like.
Nip it in the bud
Yeah,
right now.
go. Be
You
fine.
think Saul's gonna outlive Jen?
Thank you.
Talking about.
I love that you have faith in me.
I mean, there's a few people here. It's a real race to the bottom. So how was Saget's memorial? Did you go up and see any of it, or?
No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't really have it. I went up a couple. Like every time was just John Mayer playing guitar. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or
It
like,
was cool.
Was it
Chris
open
Rock was
casket?
there. Stamos came and talked. Mike Young came and said some things, and I love Mike.
That's a great sentence. I don't ever hear that sentence.
I do love Mike.
I love Mike. Mike Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mike. What up, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that old singer who sang the theme for Fast Times? I don't know that dude. That's how I just introduced him.
Old
I'm not
singer
gonna
to
remember
sing
the
the
name.
songs for
Fast Time.
Jackson Brown.
Yes.
Yeah, never. I just found out who that
Shout
was
out
that
to Tony.
night.
Yeah, he's a famous musician.
Super
No idea.
famous.
Yeah.
Uber famous.
Well, the old folk stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. And were people? What kind of mood was it?
I mean, it was. I mean, obviously sad,
Somber, but
somber,
Was it
but the
funny?
paparazzi made it like for me not as sad, just because they kept taking pictures of stuff. Like when Jim Carrey got out, or like when the guy who owns the Weather Channel,
Byron
Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he got out, I just thought it'd be funny, like when they were taking pictures.
Weather
of him.
Unleashed.
Yeah. I'm not gonna name that show. I don't like that show. That's why I said Weather
I
Channel.
had
Yeah.
to do
I
that
hate
for
that show.
audience work when I first got here the whole day, and I kept falling asleep, and they kept throwing candy at me, but I needed the money.
Wow. So you were an audience member for? Yeah. I see. Yeah.
So I told Cooper, who was working the lot, I was like, "Check, it wouldn't be funny if I flashed up because I just think it's funny for the paparazzi to have a bunch of negatives in my stomach." So as Byron Allen was going, I just flashed my whole like my stomach and everything. And I was like, I go back to that was the first time, and then the second time, Uncle Jesse came out, fucking John Stamos, and I was like, I did it again because that's when there were more paparazzi. But I pull my pants all the way up to my belly button, but this time I had to go. I was like, they're going under, so they saw the whole bag.
Wow.
They saw the whole
So were you doing this for? Like, could John Stamos
for
walking
me
up, see
and
it?
secondary protecting John Stamos.
But like, did he? But did it look like
Hell
he
yeah.
was just walking up and the door guy was like?
yeah, 100%.
Like-
It really.
Did he give
Out
you
of
a wink
context.
like he knew you were
I
helping
mean,
him out?
For John Stamos, I feel like that's par for the course. Like he gets that all
Yeah.
the time. Walking into every
like-
door, someone's like, "Oh, hello, John."
This is for you.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is
Yeah.
fun.
Anyone have to kick anyone out this week? I had to kick some. we
Just
had-
that poncho lady.
oh, Poncho
Was
lady.
That this week
and
or
then-
last week, it's running together, but
Mhm.
yeah.
There were two women that came in who were blonde and skinny and duddied up, and really came in for a night. And I might have already been like had some pre-gaming going on, and they bought. I was like, oh, I could see them somewhere in the back, whatever. And they had front row tickets, and I was like, "Jeez, this is just gonna be a thing all
Oh,
goddamn
God.
night." And they sat up front, and they were like just commenting on stuff, like not being, but like in such a way that makes like people hate woke people. You know what I mean? Where they were like, "Love is love." Like, yeah, we all know that.
Oh.
Stop doing that. You're hurting your cause.
Oh.
Like you are
Yeah.
making it look bad.
Well,
to be-
during a comedy show.
and she made it. They made it through a bunch of people and like left for a while and then came back. Like I thought we kicked them out, but they came back to their seats. And Rick Ingram had fun with them. Apparently, one of them was studying neuroscience.
Oh my God.
And it's possible. And then, but like they didn't act like they were serious students. But then I don't know how serious students act. But like.
Right.
But then Brian, yeah, kind of. But Brian, they didn't make it through Brian Simpson.
Okay.
Brian Simpson really tore into him, and we didn't have to kick them out. They left. Yeah, yeah.
That's when a
I don't
comic
wa-
does his job.
He does my job too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to go into a theme here, but I did have to kick out an Indian guy.
Whoa,
How is that
canceled.
a theme?
Whoa.
Canceled.
I was asking about kicking out people.
Oh, okay, yeah, I had to kick out an Indian guy who said he was on the cover of Forbes, but he was really trying to get.
that guy.
You know that guy?
No, but I remember the guy trying to get a picture.
Yes.
Trying to get a picture with
A
Jeff Ross.
video and a picture
Yeah.
with Jeff Ross, and I was like, man, I was nice the first time, and then he kept like
He
was
asked
like
me
was,
too. I
he
was
was-
like, go outside. If
Yeah.
you see him out there, you can ask him if you can take a picture with him. And then he's like, cool. And that's the last time I heard. And then he got kicked out, and security was like, yeah, he was trying to take a video of Jeff Ross. I was like, all right, cool. I told
Yeah,
him
he
where
kept
he should
coming
be.
back to try to apologize.
Yeah.
He also accused me of kicking him out because he was brown, and I was like, well, you're not listening to me because I'm a woman. So what do you? I mean, either way, but you just need to go. And he just kept coming back and kept coming back, and I don't know if he ended up on the patio, stayed the night, or what, but eventually he finally left. I have his card somewhere.
He left his his credit card with the bartender.
I don't know. It was just he gave me his business card.
Oh, I
'Cause
see.
he was like,
Yeah.
I'm on the cover of Forbes. You don't understand. I'm actually a comedian in
Sounds like
India.
a meet cute if I've ever heard it.
Well, wait.
Is it what's his name?
What's his
The guy
name?
who pretended to be younger than he was.
Let's see if I have it. I don't know.
I'm
Sanjay
intrigued
Gupta?
now.
Who is this?
It's all Veer Das. I'm like, oh no, that's a real person.
Okay, Jess is now going through her wallet. She's got her
Why do
social
you keep all?
security.
I use all these to roll my joints with as crutches.
This is good. Well, Jessica searches. Have you ever had any like legendary kickouts, Hormoz? You've been here a lot. You've worked a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I've for sure kicked people out. Not that many though.
Yeah.
I feel like
You're a good de-escalator.
yeah,
I think.
yeah. But for sure, there's been a few people.
How's it being back?
Chill.
I do need to
It's been
put it
really
back.
chill
I
so
just
far.
needed it.
Haven't had any really crazy nights since being back. I don't know. It does seem like it's chiller now.
It's definitely chiller
Less
now.
people.
And honestly, requiring a vaccine.
vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
requiring a vaccine is like a lot of the people who want to yell about shit
yeah.
aren't allowed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone who has a vaccine is like, oh, we kind of get it. We're part of culture and society. Like everything's okay.
That's gotta be him. That's him. Mohan. I don't know how to say the first name. Hormoz.
All right, let's try.
I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this.
Abhishek Mohan,
Never. I don't know who that is.
founder and CEO of Hemp Street.
Whoa.
He's on the cover.
I think you
of
got a
Forbes.
scam likely
Cool.
call in real life. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, people will come here with some outlandish claims.
Yeah, but we were like, it doesn't matter. We don't care who you are. Right now, you are doing what you're
Here's a
not
fun
supposed to be doing.
prank to play on that I played on other door guys. I've taken all the other door guys' phones and changed the Comedy Store phone number to scam likely. So if the store calls you,
Oh,
you
no.
won't know.
That's why I answer every call.
yeah.
Because you never know. It might be Hollywood. Maybe.
Might be Hollywood.
But you don't have any like old stories of working here, like when it was dangerous and wild and.
I mean, I've been here when we've kicked people out.
Yeah.
I remember one of these two, we'll just call them C words, were just,
Coronaviruses.
yeah. They were like being rude to Jen, the old Jen, blonde Jen waitress. I don't think she works here anymore.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
And I love her. She was super dope.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, they were fucking rude to me or whatever. And they were like waiting to get kicked out. I was like here, I'll take the check. And I took them and I took them outside. I was like, here. I was like, get out of here. And then she's like, what? I'm like, get out of here. And then she's like, you can't talk to me like that. I just did. You can't talk to our waitresses like this. You're not welcome here. Go somewhere else. Go to the Laugh Factory. Go somewhere else. And then she's like, I want to talk to your manager. I'm like, I am the manager. Get the fuck out of here. and then they left. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's a good
usually
move.
it's security. If it's like somebody that's gonna get physical, I'm like, let's get security in here. We don't need.
God, were you working here when we always had security?
No.
Yeah, because
No.
I worked before.
I started
security.
working before.
Wait, there's a
security, too.
before security.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there used to be. We
Oh.
used to be
BS.
security.
Hell
There's
yeah.
BS and PS. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Where I would have to be like, excuse me, big giant man, you're being a little loud.
Yeah.
Please don't put me in your pocket and walk away
Yeah.
with me. Like, yeah.
The thing is, it's like the way I'll do it is I'll just go up to the giant man and be like, bro, come on, keep it down. I'll just shame him.
Yeah.
Just treat him like, I'll be like, dude, come on, people are trying to watch. Like that way, it's like you shame him like everybody fucking hates you. Even if you're a big guy, you don't like that.
I was sitting in the room one time, Garza working cover booth, and I don't watch UFC, but this big guy came in, and
He had cauliflower ear, and you were like, "That's UFC."
no,
For sure.
no. Well, he was. I sat him like he was a big dude, and he had his girl with him, and I sat him in like a very nice middle seat in the showroom in the OR. He was like, "Nah,"
I
Nah,
hate
man.
when they do that.
and I was like, he's like, "I don't. You're gonna be sitting next to people no matter where you go."
right.
And he goes, "I don't like other people." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, if you want a booth, it's you can upgrade if you want that." And he was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And I didn't, but I was like, I was in a mood and I didn't give any ground or whatever. I didn't know he was a UFC guy. And then I went back and Garza was like, "Yeah, that's like Bones, something like
John Bones or
yeah,
whatever.
the black dude.
Jones.
John Bone Jones. Yeah,
Jones, yeah.
Bones Jones.
Oh,
yeah.
just one of the greatest UFC fighters of all,
All
time.
time, all
right,
time.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I
Known to be on roids
Yeah.
constantly.
yeah, and like
No, to be on coke. He's a mean guy.
Yeah.
and a killer.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, you can't do that. It's way before security.
Champ.
Yeah.
Right, champ at the time. No champ.
Yeah.
I'm a DC fan, sir. Sit down.
That's very good.
I don't know.
It's very good.
I bet it's good.
It's
I
his
don't get the
rival.
reference at all.
It's his
I-
rival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Daniel
I thought it was
Cormier.
a comic book thing or your
No.
Marvel stuff.
No, Daniel
but
Cormier.
I did love your reaction
You
to
support.
a comic book.
Either way, joke hit, joke landed.
You know, it's great.
Either
Yeah,
way.
I will say, Jessica is very supportive, and in the room, you can really hear her support.
Best laugh, yeah.
Aw.
For sure. This has been a really fun episode. I'm going to start wrapping up by saying
Oh, there's only 30 minutes left, huh?
we have a free show every Wednesday in the Belly
That was
Room.
no sign.
Only 30 minutes left. Free show every Wednesday in the Belly Room. Come see these door guys perform stand-up comedy. What we actually
What if I can't
wanna be
afford
doing
it, Luke?
Oh, well, it's free if you enter the promo code new favorite comic on thecomedystore.com.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
New favorite comic?
It's a deal. It's a steal, and you're missing out if you're not coming on Wednesday. Hormoz, where can people find you? And
Here on Wednesday
yeah, anywhere online? Not
at
Hormoz?
Not Hormones and HormozRashidi.com.
There you go. So,
At Saul Comedy, saulcomedy.com. Yeah.
you do the pod with Fury
Oh,
still?
I do. Yeah, we do an Instagram show, which I don't know why we do on Instagram because we're gonna get kicked off soon.
Oh,
At
shit.
Punching Up Show. We just shit talk street fights that we see that we find. Yeah.
That's good.
It's pretty fun.
Wellington?
I've had so much fun. I don't want to go.
Oh.
At Jess Wellington 2 on everything, please.
TOO.
2.
Jess
Number-
Wellington
the number
also?
The
two.
number 2.
Oh, the
Jess
number 2.
Wellington 2.
Is there a
Two.
Jess Wellington that took everything?
Yeah, there's some bitch that's running for. I don't know. She's running for office or something in Texas.
Don't
too.
vote for her,
Don't
America.
vote for her, dude.
You didn't want to go the real Jessica Wellington, or
And I don't
Jessica-
even know if I tried that, to be honest with you.
you just did you try Jess
Like,
Wellington
I'll do
1?
two.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
She tried one. She
available. I
tried
wanted
Jess
one for all
Wellington
of them.
6'9", and then she went Jess Wellington 2.
2, yeah.
All right.
But the girl started off as just a volleyball player, but now I'm getting Google alerts that she's running for office.
She's
It's gonna
doing good.
be-
She's doing
Just under
good.
Jess
She's doing
Wellington.
good. I'm proud of Jess Wellington 1,
It
honestly.
depends on what side of history she's
Honestly,
on.
I'm
but yeah.
rooting for Jess Wellington 1.
I'm pretty sure she's Republican. I think we're different.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 1. Yeah, I'm at Luke Does Stuff on Twitter, and I'm sure I'll be tagged on Instagram where I'm not active at all in these. But thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.